Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. And the New York Jets beat the Buffalo Bills, the best team in the NFL, 22-17. This was just an amazing game by the Jets. I mean, yeah, we won, so, I got to talk about the bad first. But, the New York Jets honestly played a perfect game. Like, the Jets, we came out in here in the game. We knew what we wanted to do, and that was win the football game. We got off to a pretty bad start. We were losing 14-3 by the Bills. But this team remained calm, cool, and collective. We didn't let that get to our head. The New York Jets kept, this conservative play calling, and the offense just kept on getting better and better. The defense kept on getting better and better. And we saw the New York Jets edge out the Buffalo Bills 20-17. And the only really bad thing that we struggled to do in this game was stop Josh Allen running the football. He had 9 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. But that was mostly in the first half. The New York Jets got it down pat in half number 2. And, the rest of the team just kind of figured out what to do in the second half. The defense especially. Buffalo only scored 3 points in the second half. And the second half defense has been so good for the New York Jets this year. It's been absolutely insane. They played phenomenal against the Patriots last week, and we saw them play another great game in the second half today. And starting off with the good. I could talk about every single Jets player today, but some players just specifically deserve shout-outs. One of them being Zach Wilson. His stat line is nothing too flashy. Completed 18 of his 25 passes for 155 yards, 1 touchdown, but threw 0 interceptions. He did have a fumble while the New York Jets were in the red zone, but Sauce Gardner intercepted the ball like 2 plays later, so it ultimately didn't even really matter. But Zach Wilson just came up huge for the New York Jets today because he was perfect. Basically all of his passes were complete. This was one of the best defenses in the NFL. And Zach Wilson, I said it. I said in a video that I still had faith in him. Everyone was writing off Wilson after that 3-interception game. Everyone was saying we need to draft a new quarterback. But then, yet, here comes Zach Wilson. He plays a fantastic game, does pretty much everything right, makes some really great throws, makes a lot of clutch throws, and delivers a win for the Jets. And that's the type of play you want to see from your year 2 quarterback against one of the best defenses in the NFL. And Zach Wilson stepped it up huge for the New York Jets today. The rushing offense was also a huge part on our win, especially on the final drive of the game, or at least the Jets' final offensive drive of the game. Buffalo pins us deep. We get the ball on the 5-yard line. The New York Jets, I want to say the first 5 plays of that drive, we just run it down the Bills' throat. They could not stop the run whatsoever. And the Jets finished with 174 total yards of offense running-wise in the game. Michael Carter had 12 carries for 76 yards and a rushing touchdown. And James Robinson had 13 carries for 48 yards and had a receiving touchdown, his first touchdown as a Jet. And then Zach Wilson also came up really big on third down plays with 5 rushes for 24 yards. It was these 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s. No one was open. Zach Wilson took it into his own hands, scrambled for the first down. And that's the stuff you want to see from your quarterback. Zach Wilson, he wasn't flashy today. Didn't make any crazy plays. But he was just good for the New York Jets. He did what he was supposed to do, and he did it really well, and was able to lead the New York Jets to a win. I still can't believe we won this game. And Garrett Wilson is also him. 8 catches for 92 yards. He stepped up really big for the Jets today. And at one point in the game, the Buffalo Bills had 3 defenders on him. They were literally triple teaming Garrett Wilson because he's that good of a player. And the New York Jets just got him more and more involved as the game went along. And he just kept on making great catch after great catch and just came up super huge for the Jets today. But the defense also deserves a lot of shout-outs because this was a healthy Buffalo Bills offense. They were the number 1 unit heading into this game. And Josh Allen, the MVP frontrunner who, was looking to torch this Jets defense, throws for 205 yards today and 2 interceptions. His 2 interceptions were the pick Zach Wilson threw last week. These bonehead plays that you're scratching your head at like, why did you throw that? He threw it completely to Jordan Whitehead on Buffalo's first drive of the game and on Sauce Gardner after the New York Jets fumbled the football. And the Sauce Gardner interception later led to James Robinson's first touchdown as a Jet. The Jets defense just came up and they really stopped Josh Allen in this one. They really did. The defensive line also was balling out. We had 5 sacks today. Most of the sacks were the Jets stopping Josh Allen on a run play behind the line of scrimmage. But we did see Quentin Williams, Bryce Huff getting in there for some sack actions, and John Franklin Myers and C.J. Mosley also had a sack, and then we saw Jamie Sherwin and Quan Alexander finish the game with half a sack, and the offensive line for the New York Jets also played great in this game too. I mean, only 2 sacks allowed against one of the best defensive lines in the NFL, and we also had 174 rushing yards against them too. And I mean, heading into the bye week, the New York Jets are coming off of a huge win, and we get to play the Patriots, a team that beat us last week in our home turf. So the New York Jets get a rebound game against the Patriots after a week of preparation. The Patriots did beat the Colts today, but the Colts are, terrible. They have like a undrafted free agent quarterback at quarterback right now. But the New York Jets just really have a great chance to turn things around, and this Bills game definitely is just showing everyone that we're not pretenders, we're not frauds, we're contenders. And this team just, wow, it was such a great game. Robert Saleh deserves a bunch of props. I mean, this New York Jets team just balled out today. Everyone played great, and that's all I'm going to say. Just fantastic performance by the Jets. I'm your host, Drew Jet, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.